Hello, I am Demon, and today we'll be doing a Total Drama meets Survivor Simulator. Now, I've got to be honest, it's been like at least a year since I've done this, but after doing the Hunger Games Simulator, I thought, you know what, I might as well do Survivor too, and well, here we are. As you can see, we got three tribes. We got the Top Dog tribe featuring um, basically a bunch of the finalists from the OG cast. Sort of what you can consider like the most iconic characters. Then we have what I've called the Underdog tribe. I don't really consider these. I think these are like sort of underdogs, but more so these are sort of OG characters that are popular but haven't won anything. So, Cody, Courtney, Lindsay, of course. And then finally, we got the reboot characters now to work with, so hey, let's have some. So we got, it's hard to pick 6 out of the 16, but I think this is a pretty decent selection here. And yeah, one other thing before we begin, have actually set their profiles to be sort of accurate to how they would actually be in Total Drama. So I can quickly show you, like for example, Alejandro is great at physical challenges, but he can get pretty angry, sort of thing, and yeah, I think we can get right into it with Total Drama meets Survivor. Let's go. Immediately you have a twist. Tribes race into the jungle for ores, and while getting the ores, 3 players were given a chance to get an advantage. Okay. Once back with the ores, they would row out around a buoy, do a bunch of stuff. One member of each tribe is tasked to run the second leg of the relay, which are Gwen, Sierra, and MK. And they find the advantage amulets. With 3 holders remaining, the amulets could be played together for 1 extra vote. With 2 holders remaining, the amulets could be played together for a vote steal. With 1 holder remaining, the amulet could be played as a full-on idol. Okay, I see. So basically, while they have these amulets, they have an extra vote. But the moment one of them uses the amulet, then the amulet gets stronger, and so they sort of want to try and wait as long as they can before using it, because hey, if you're the last person to use it, it's a hidden immunity idol, which is obviously really good. And the underdog tribe wins reward. They win a pot, a machete, and flint. Hey, that's what you need. As the losers, the top dog tribe and the reboot tribe must complete a savvy or sweat challenge to earn its supplies. The top dog tribe chooses the sweat challenge. Okay, one tribe member uses a pot to fill a barrel with seawater. They choose Jeff, because I'm sure he doesn't mind doing it so much, and he's successful at it, so good job at Jeff. The reboot will have 2 guesses to count the number of triangles in a brain teaser, and they also get it correctly, so everyone's gotten their supplies. Pretty crazy start right off the bat. Yes, Gwen has the amulet. And Sierra, and okay. Wow. So, I'll be honest, I've picked a newer Survivor season to do the simulation on. This is very different start so far. I kind of like it, each tribe is instructed to choose 1 member to get on a boat to go on a journey where they make a decision. The 3 Oh wow, they picked these. Wow, they picked Alejandro and Julia, the most trustworthy people ever. Lindsay makes enough sense, I suppose. And they all bond. I could see that actually. Alejandro and Julia, the villainous, and Lindsay and Alejandro get along decently well, and Priya? I mean, Julia. Just because they sort of rhyme doesn't mean that they're the same person. Julia and Lindsay, I don't see them bonding, to be honest. But they do somehow. They must make a public decision whether between protecting and risking their votes. If all of them choose to risk their votes, they all lose their vote. Oh, it's a classic prisoner's dilemma we've got here. If there's a split decision, only the... Yep. So Alejandro protects his vote. Lindsay protects the vote. Of course. Well, Julie gets an advantage. And it is an extra vote. Okay. So, 4 people have extra votes. 42. We have a challenge here. The top dog tribe wins immunity. They keep the flint. The underdog tribe must surrender their flint and can only win if they win the next immunity. Oh. So top dog is safe, but underdog and the reboot are not safe. Gwen has the advantage. Heather and Owen have a small fight. Probably just Owen farting or something, and Heather got annoyed. Alejandro and Duncan have a minor disagreement. They probably just don't trust each other very much. And Duncan and Owen find something in common. I mean, of course, they get along pretty well. LaShawna is impressing the rest of the team, as she usually seems to do, I find. And Lindsay's impressing the rest of the team? Maybe she's actually trying, for once. Courtney and LaShawna have a major fight. I mean, they both have strong personalities. Yeah, I could see it. And we have our first alliance. Ooh, it's I'm guessing LaShawna here. Got Cody, got Lindsay's like, hey, we need to work together. Courtney might be on the chopping block. Alright, now we have the Reboot Tribe. Julia and MK have an extra vote. That's scary. We have Damien and Raj bonding slightly. Okay, I can see it. And then Julia and MK. Oh my goodness. They have a major fight. Wow, okay. Maybe they aren't working together this time. Well, maybe they will, but very begrudgingly. And Bowie and Damien also have a major fight. I couldn't have no idea. We have the first alliance of... Well, that almost makes sense. The lack of MK is crazy. Well, I guess Julie's not very loyal, which makes sense, but, Bowie and Raj working together makes sense. Julie's probably like, fine. Okay, 6 castaways have shots in the dark. A shot in the dark allowed this holder to sacrifice their vote for a 1 in 6 chance of immunity. The last time a shot in the dark can be used is in the final 6. What the fuck is all this shit? There's so much going on. Sierra has the underdog amulet. So they're just given they're just given a 1 in 6 chance of immunity, like a 1/6 of an immunity idol, I guess. And I guess we're having a vote, so maybe I guess we're having 2 votes then, with the underdog and the reboot. Alright, first up is Harold. Oh, Harold uses the shot in the dark and will not vote. Okay. Oh, it's not very good. The shot in the dark. It's like you gotta be really desperate to do it. Harold has used the shot in the dark. Any votes against Harold will still count. Is it like... I'm guessing, is it a case of like one of the shots in the dark is immunity guaranteed, or is it literally just a random 1 in 6? I'm curious. I'm gonna assume actually one of them is fine and the rest are not. The votes are Sierra, Harold. Harold did seem pretty desperate. Sierra. And, okay, it was Sierra. Wow. Not even close. What the hell happened? Oh. Yeah. Wow, Cody did not want to deal with her shit this time. And everyone else just kind of went along with it. Damn. Reboot time. MK has the thing. Oh, wait, there's two who used an amulet? Did Sierra have one of the amulets? She must have had one of the amulets. Hmm. Julia has the extra vote. Julia used the extra vote. Okay. Pr Priya tries the. Ooh, I think Priya's getting desperate. Um. Alright, let's go. First vote, Damien. Ooh, that's right, there was the fight between Damien and Bowie. And then Bowie formed an alliance. Oh, Damien might be going first, or second, I guess. Priya. It's Damien or Priya? Damien. Dame. It's Damien. And it's a fucking sweep. Oh my goodness. What did you do? What happened, Damien? Like, oh, damn. Rip. Episode 2. What that was one of the longest first episodes I've ever goddamn seen. Jesus Christ. Alright, let's just keep it moving. We got some advantages being hidden. Duncan finds it but does not take it. Okay. Why? Alejandro finds the advantage. This is a hidden immunity idol, but it is powerless until all three holders say a secret phase at an immunity challenge. The phrase for top dog tribe is, potatoes have skin. I have skin. Am I a potato? Imagine that. Imagine Alejandro trying to convince people to say that, and it also like himself. Oh my goodness. Until it is converted into a hidden immunity idol, the holder will not be able to. Oh, yeah, that's pretty rough. And it becomes an idol at the merge. Okay, so Alejandro can't vote. He either has to make three holders say a phrase, which is that stupid thing, or just survive till the merge. Which, well, Alejandro, good luck. Gwen has the amulet advantage. And with two holders in the game, yeah, I was gonna say there's only two holders, not three, because I think I'm guessing Sierra was one of them, because I can't remember from 10 minutes ago apparently. So I guess that makes it Alejandro has an easier time. Lashawna finds a thing. It's the exact same thing, except the phrase is, "It's another classic case of the bunny rabbit having dinner in the mailbox." Not as funny as potato skin, but sure. And yes, the alliance stays. And now we have MK finding the wary advantage. The phrase this time is, "There's such grace in a game of soccer, it makes me cry." Okay, it's a little better, I suppose. And okay, who are the three holders? Are they the three holders? That would make more sense. MK, Alejandro, and the Shauna. Um, I think they have to say one of the phrases. Okay, that would make more sense to me. I think. Okay. Um. Oh, the challenge has. Okay. This. Okay. Did they just have to? I don't get it. Oh, okay, I do get it. I do get it. They have to say their own phrase, and if all three of them say their own phrase, they all get hidden immunity idols. So now there's fucking three hidden immunity idols, which is absurd. Reboot wins immunity. Good job. And okay, it looks like the old OG cast. is up for voting time. So let's have a look at what's going on. Alejandra has an idol. Gwen has the advantage. We have Duncan and Owen. They're liking each other more. Jeff and Gwen bonding slightly. Yes, I did like that episode. Okay. Courtney and Lindsay have a major fight. I think Courtney's just picking fights with everyone. I mean, Courtney and Lindsay never particularly seem to get along too well. I'm sure Courtney's just jealous, you know. Anyways, Harold and LaShawn are bond slightly. Okay, that's nice. So MK has amulet advantage and a hidden immunity idol. So MK's OP. Bowie and Raj bond slightly. Priya and Raj have a major fight. Probably, you know, it probably is about Bowie. Like, Priya's like, Bowie's a prick. And Raj is like, no, he's awesome. Maybe Julia's also joining in, but they're also in an alliance, or yeah, Julia's leaving that shit. Yeah, obviously. So everyone's picking fights with Raj, for some reason, and Julia's working hard at camp, so I think Julia's getting a bit scared. Alright, so okay, this is more normal now. We've finally gotten through all the crazy stuff. The first vote is Owen, then Gwen. Okay, it's gonna be between the OG finalists, I think. I feel like, because Duncan and Owen are getting along pretty well, but Owen, and it's Owen. What the fuck, Duncan? Why'd you vote for him? What? You were getting along. What happened? Wow, what did Owen do to deserve that? I guess he just wasn't that useful in the challenges. I mean, this is a pretty. I mean, you got Alejandro, Duncan, and Heather all on one team. That's pretty. Scary. Very, very competitive, I would say. Alright, episode 3. Okay, much faster now. I do want to get through this at some point. So, 5 each. Idol, advantage, no alliances. And we still got that alliance. I think the alliance has gotten slightly stronger. MK is cracked. And we have one alliance with Bowie and Raj. They're getting along very well, obviously. The next challenge, we've got the top dog tribe winning immunity. They earn Flint back because they lost it last time, and they also win a toolkit and fruit. The reboot wins immunity. They just keep the Flint, and the underdog surrenders their Flint. And for coming in first place, the top dog tribe can select one member to attend the journey. They must also select one member of either the top dog tribe or reboot tribe. They send Courtney from the underdog tribe, and the top dog chooses Gwen from the top dog. Kind of, you know what? This team does kind of remind me of like villainous vultures from All Stars. Are they all just trying to buddy up with Gwen again? The two castaways meet at the private summit. I love it. Courtney and Gwen, perfect. They do not interact much. That does not surprise me. Each representative must make a public decision between protecting and risking their vote. Alright. Courtney protects her vote. Gwen, wow. I would have expected the reverse. So Gwen gets an extra vote. Alongside her, steal a vote. So Gwen just has like tons of votes now. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Duncan and Gwen have a major fight. Is Duncan talking about Courtney again? Wouldn't surprise me. Jeff and Gwen are finding something in common. It has a lasting impact. Wow, okay, that's nice. And I mean, they got average loyalty, but we'll see how this goes. I mean, very strong potentially, but also not likely to last very long, surely. And Alejandro rests at camp to restore his energy. And Cody's impressing the rest of the team. Cool, I mean, it seems like these underdogs are working pretty hard. Alright, events. Okay, Julia's having a bad time. Julia has a major meltdown. MK and Raj bond strongly. Okay, maybe MK is actually trying to buddy up with Raj and Bowie. It has a lasting impact, and MK and Priya have a major fight. Interesting. I'm really curious to see how the Julia MK stuff turns out here, because they had that major fight, now they're just sort of not interacting with each other a whole lot. Maybe Julia's maybe Julia's missing MK. Who knows? Yeah. Cody uses the shot in the dark, and it was nothing. Alright. Votes. Courtney. Harold. It's Harold. Which, really? Okay. I guess. What the hell, Lashawna? I feel that these people are backstabbing traitors. My goodness. All right, rip Harold, I guess. Episode 4. Right, we got idols, advantages, extra votes, the alliance, because Heather's already Heather's slightly less loyal. Already starting to regret it. Lashawna's really, yeah. This alliance. That's right. Yeah, we got this alliance here. So I guess I did expect Courtney to go last time after picking so many fights, but Courtney's definitely gone next if there's another elimination with that tribe. Everything's about as it should be. A reward challenge. The top dog tribe wins the reward, and they win 10 fish and an idol nullifier secretly hidden at camp. We need one of those because there's 3 of them. Beyond the Tuna. Sure. The Reboot tribe wins immunity. They keep their flint. The Top Dog tribe wins immunity. They keep their flint. And they, yeah. Okay, Courtney is almost certainly that. No, that's not the guy who needs to find this. Okay, Alejandro finds the idol nullifier, so he can nullify an idol, but he has the idol, so he's obviously not going to use it on himself. So Alejandro is busted, because he knows he can play his idol safely. Gwen is also busted, because she could essentially get 3 votes. She could almost single-handedly just take someone out. Gwen and Heather have a major fight. That doesn't surprise me. And that does surprise me. Jeff and Heather bonding slightly. Especially since Jeff and Gwen were bonding, and now they've had a fight. I guess I could see like Jeff trying to like comfort the 2 of them, and Jeff and Heather actually kind of bonding a little bit. I could see it. Yeah. I'm so shocked. Alejandro and Heather have a major fight. Does the alliance? It was exactly what I expected. Wow. Lasted like 2 seconds, that shit. Of course. Okay. Cody and Lashawna bond slightly, but then also have a minor disagreement at the same time. So, like, neutral. Basically, nothing could have happened instead. Courtney has a major meltdown. Yeah, she's probably gone. She probably realizes it herself. Ooh. You gotta be fucking kidding me. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Cody leaves the alliance. Okay. And then Lindsay fucking collapses from exhaustion and is medically evacuated from the game. I wanted her to win! What the fuck? What a shit way to go, Lindsay! Uh, you needed to eat some more food or something. Wow, well, the fucking simulator told me, that's for sure. Courtney is staying for a while, it looks like, because now it's Courtney, Cody, and LaShawna, just a 1v1v1. Although LaShawna does have the idol still, so it's really down to Courtney or Cody going home. Wow. Fucking hell, Lindsay. Way to make me look like a fool. MK and Raj have a small fight. After them bonding. There's so much drama happening in this. This is probably one of the craziest simulators I've ever seen. I guess I did set it to chaotic mode specifically, and I'm so glad I did, because this has been very interesting so far, and we're only in episode 4. God damn it, Lindsay. What the fuck? Episode 5, the underdog tribe. I guess they really are the underdogs now, because they are sucking ass. And not in a good way. Alejandro has all the crap, Gwen has all the crap, no alliances, just LaShawna has the idol, MK, yep, it's all pretty much the same. Oh no. The reboot tribe wins immunity, and the top dog tribe wins immunity again. Meaning, okay, wait, for coming in first place, the reboot tribe can select one member to attend the journey. Okay, so they're picking Cody, and they choose Priya. Okay, so the underdogs are once again losing. This is starting to look an awful lot like Team Victory here. Cody and Priya meet at the private summit. They do not interact much because what the hell would those two even talk about? They make a public decision between protecting and risking their votes. Cody risks his vote. Ooh, they do not get to vote. That sucks. But also, oh, that really sucks for Cody, actually. Wait, Cody really needed that vote. Oh, Priya may have just sent Cody to his demise, because, yeah, it ain't that. It's 3 people voting. One of them can't vote. Is it gonna be a tie? Okay, we'll see. Alejandro and Heather have a small fight. And we have a new alliance with Alejandro, Jeff, and Gwen, basically the anti-Heather alliance, and Alejandro once again resting to restore his energy. So Cody has no votes. I think Courtney's fucked. Courtney and LaShawna have a major fight. So they're probably going to vote for each other. Cody can't vote. So it's either down to a tie, or LaShawna uses the idol to kick off Courtney. And I think that's going to happen. Priya's lost a vote. MK has a major meltdown. Okay, I don't know. I don't know why. Bowie and Julia have a major fight. Unsurprising. Julia and Priya. The reboot team is just fighting each other and just fucking having meltdowns. They are having a bad time, but they are holding pretty strong. Or I guess rather the underdog team is just absolutely sucking. Cody has no vote. LaShawna has the idol. Nope. Okay. Let's see the votes. Courtney. Cody. So, LaShawna voted for Courtney. Courtney's voted for Cody, actually, which is surprising. Make me look like a fool again. There's a tie and a revote. since someone in the ties lost the vote, caught it. Oh, wait, it's tie again. Wait, what the hell happens now? Is it like, are they going? Either it's the like drawing the stones, in which case, I think the Shauna is screwed in that case, or it's a tiebreaker challenge. A consensus between voters must be reached to eliminate Cody or Courtney. If not, the Shauna will be eliminated by default. Yeah, because they draw it's whoever's not been voted for draws the stones, and whoever gets the bad one goes. But because there's only one person, they just automatically get the stone. So the Shauna has to decide. Since the decider, then they decide, and so the Shauna ultimately. I guess Cody ultimately then decides, okay, Courtney has to go home. Wow, that was a weird vote. Yeah, that's yeah. Pretty much Cody would have like been part of the consensus to get rid of Courtney because he couldn't vote was the issue. Jesus Christ. Okay, episode 6. That underdog tribe is looking smaller by the day. If they go to elimination ceremony, Cody actually has no chance because it's Lashana with an idol. She will use it. Okay, the Alliance, Alejandro not being as loyal doesn't surprise me. Yeah, nothing going on in that tribe. Priya still lost her vote. Everything's the same there. The twist earned the merge. The final 12 players will be divided into 2 teams of 5 by a random draw. One team will all win individual immunity, a spot on the merge tribe, and the merge feast. All players will attend tribal council, and only the members of the losing team are eligible to be voted out. 2 teams of 5? Doesn't that equals 10, so what happens to the other 2? We'll find out. Okay, so MK and Cody just get screwed, basically. That's what happened. It's just... Okay, so Team 1 is... Oh, these are both pretty strong teams. We actually got some pretty strong contenders left, actually. Let's see what happens. It's Team 2 wins immunity, a spot on the merge, and a merge feast. And then they pick Cody or MK. Whoever does not get selected will be sent to exile, where they will have the power to change the game. The winning team may also send one of their own to Exile Island, just to be sure they are in charge of the power. What? They choose Cody to join them. That makes sense. I would have picked Cody there. And MK is sent to Exile Island. And so they can also decide to send one of their own to make sure they can use the power. Like, MK doesn't use it herself. Okay, this is all... Well, actually... The idol nullifier might actually work now. Yes, it does. Lashana has an idol. So Alejandra could use it on Lashana if Lashana uses her idol. Alejandra and Jeff have a small fight. Who's got the pointier chin? I don't know. Jeff and Raj bond slightly, see? Raj doesn't have a pointy chin, so they no arguments to be had. I know. Exile Island, okay. MK is on Exile Island. She is presented with an hourglass. She may destroy the hourglass and reverse the events of the challenge, stripping the winning team's immunity. God damn. MK and the members of the losing team would be given it instead. The members of the winning team would be forced to compete in the individual immunity challenge. What? That's fucking OP. She's obviously gonna do it, right? Like, why would you not guarantee yourself immunity? Right? MK gets it as well, yeah. Fucking alright. And the merge. Alejandro, okay, this is all the same. Jesus Christ, okay. Alright. MK decides not to destroy the hourglass. Okay, you know what? It kind of actually makes sense for MK. Because MK wants to be the underdog. She, in her introduction, she's like, you know how I'm gonna win? I'm gonna be an underdog. I'm gonna, be sneaky and intentionally, not destroying the hourglass. Hey, you're not a target, so you know what? Maybe I could, I could see it. I could see it actually. So the losing team and MK are still vulnerable. So these 6 compete for immunity. There's some big plays in here. Let's proceed. You know what? Heather needed that. Heather needed that because Heather's has no advantage at all. So we are in the merge. So this is pretty much. Alejandro leaves the alliance probably after the chin fight. Duncan and the Shauna bond slightly. Okay. Also, Priya cannot vote. We have the first merge alliance. So Alejandro just dipped and made an alliance with the 2 remaining underdogs and Julia. That's not gonna last. Shauna, what the fuck? You know what? In the back of my mind, I actually was rooting for Shauna. Because she managed to survive. She's got an idol. Was in the underdog team. Survived like so many eliminations. At least now you Lashawna fans can relate to me. Another bullshit elimination for Lashawna. It never fucking ends. Well, that was a good vote, wasn't it? Jesus Christ, we got so that idol just thrown in the trash, basically. Episode 8, alright. Regular merge. Final 11. Feels pretty early to me, but yeah. I know in Survivor it does happen earlier than in Total Drama. Yep, so Gwen still has an extra vote. MK has an idol, so Alejandro could nullify MK. Prius still can't fucking vote, Jesus Christ. And so now we got this Jeff-Gwen alliance, the Bowie-Raj alliance, and then an that really sucks for Alejandro. Like, he creates this alliance, we're like, hey, underdogs, let's do this, and then one of them immediately collapses. I've got to root for Cody right at this point. He's the last underdog left. I swear to God, if he collapses too. Basket case, well, you should have kept Sierra, it sounds like. No, you're not making baskets, you're tossing them in a basket. So group 1, we have 2 groups. Group 1, group 2, Ella. Oh. That's a very Alejandro thing to do there. He finds another advantage. Okay. Knowledge is power, which can be used to steal. Oh my fucking god. That is. What is that? Knowledge is power. Nah, stealing someone's idol. Like, nullifying it would be bad enough. Like, if I had my idol nullified, I'd be pissed. If my idol got stolen by some stupid power, I'd be furious. Thank God Damien's not here, because his idol would have been stolen, for sure, if he found an idol, if he wasn't eliminated in episode fucking 1. Okay, Alejandro is just so OP, holy shit. Alejandro needs to go, he's not going, Group 2 wins a reward, and they win, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and chips. Tasty. Now this is it. Can't buoy me love. Castaways must balance on a small perch. Additionally, if one castaway agreed to forfeit their chance, they would receive a single serving of rice. And if multiple agree, they receive 3 days worth of rice. MK sits out for rice. And Bowie wins immunity. Hell yeah, Bowie, let's go. This is ridiculous. An idol nullifier, a idol stealer slash advantage steal. Oh, how does he even hold the ball? He can't hold the ball. Gwen has the vote steal and an extra vote. It's like these three people are like OB, and everyone else has got nothing. Priya has a major meltdown. Yeah, she can't vote. Bowie and Cody bond strongly. Yeah, Bowie needs to get some alliances and, okay, might try and get Cody on his side, try and steal him off of Alejandro. Bowie and Raj have a minor disagreement. I think they'll still be an alliance. Oh, it worked, I think. It kind of worked. It at least got the alliance to dissolve. Although, admittedly, I don't think an alliance of Alejandro, Cody, and Julia, that's not gonna last. I mean, instead of a new alliance, they just kicked out Cody and replaced him with Jeff and Gwen. Oh, that's actually pretty strong. Yes, they still got their shots in the dark. Bowie has immunity. Priya has no vote. Gwen has all that stuff, and all that stuff, and all that stuff, and holy shit, look at this. This is absurd. Gwen and MK combine their amulets to form a vote steal power. Gwen will use the vote steal power. Oh, so MK doesn't even get to use it? Wow, okay, I mean, I see Gwen and MK working together. Gwen's gonna steal a vote from Heather, of course. I wonder if they're going after Heather. Jeff uses a shot in the dark. And it's not safe, okay. So he just can't vote. First vote goes to Jeff. Oh, wait, he might have been desperate. A vote for Priya. A vote for Jeff. And Jeff and Priya. Oh, Priya couldn't vote. That really sucks. And Jeff can't either, so this is kind of funny. Jeff 4 votes to 3. Oh, it's down to the last vote. If Jeff kept his vote, he could have at least guaranteed a tie here. Oh, you lucky son of a bitch. Priya. Oh, that was close. What happened here? Okay, we had Bowie, Cody, Duncan, and Raj. And then the alliance of 4 plus MK voted for Priya. Okay. MK and Julie, they still have not interacted much. I'm really curious to see what, like... They're working together in this case, but... Yeah. Okay, wow. Okay, that was the first, like, pretty close, thing. Final 10, let's go. Fucking absurd. Yeah, this alliance of 4 I feel like it's gonna do very well. Bowie and Raj, basically, they need to get this shit together now. Heather wins immunity. Well, and Julia wins immunity and a reward for her team. The reward is beef and veggie kebabs, and the right for the team to vote second. Interesting. So, Alejandro just gets a bit more power, and Gwen, and MK. As if they didn't have enough power already, although I guess Gwen and MK actually used theirs. Duncan has a major meltdown. Is he trying to prove he's a bad boy again? Just don't blow up any mansions. Cody's impressing the rest of the team. Cody's doing alright here. Bowie, yeah. Wow, I said that. Finally, something I said actually happened. Wow, Cody joins the alliance. You need more than that, but it's a good start. Okay. Ooh, Jeff and Julia have a minor disagreement. It has a lasting impact. they could, because there's 10 of them, they can deal with the alliance of 4 if they want to. So they could get rid of Jeff. Heather has the immunity necklace. It's time to vote. Bowie used the shot in the dark. Oh wow. People are desperate. Okay. Raj is not safe, and Bowie is not safe. These shots in the dark suck. First vote, Duncan, Raj, and... Oh, I see. It's only these 5 voting, and there's 2 eliminations. Oh wow. Yeah, no wonder Duncan was having a meltdown. He's probably realised he got fucking screwed over. He's like, these people are gonna vote for me. And I could definitely see why Bowie and Raj use their things, because they just got cut in the alliance, but can you trust that, you know? So Duncan, Raj, Duncan. So I think Cody has kept his word, and of course I think Heather prefers Raj to stay over Duncan. So that makes sense. That all makes sense. The next tribal count. So Julia's immune. MK has an idol, Gwen has an extra vote, and Alejandro has everything. So MK is screwed because the other 4 are in an alliance, and MK's not? But MK... Ooh, I think I see what's about to happen here. Oh, no! Oh, no! Alejandro uses the knowledge's power on MK. He asks MK if she has an idol. She does. It now belongs to Alejandro. MK was already screwed because Alejandro could just nullify the idol. But that idol nullifier is fucking useless. He's the only player with idols, and he's got 2 of them. Holy shit, Alejandro is not playing around. Holy fuck. I mean, this is very much Alejandro. She does, wow. Gwen uses the extra vote. Odd. Alejandro uses the shot in the dark. You better, MK. Oh, if MK actually gets the fucking thing, that would be incredible. He's not safe. Oh, that would be so crazy. Read the first vote, MK. MK. Yeah, it was done. It was donezo. MK got screwed. The alliance of 4 versus her. Oh, and now Alejandro has an idol that everyone knows about, plus a secret one. Yeah, Julia and MK, they just never got along this time. Final 8. That was, this is like the final chance to deal with the Alliance of 4, and, unfortunately, Alejandro, really, it's just Alejandro now with all the power, because Gwen has used all of hers. That was a waste of, I was like, why did Gwen use that? And I don't know why, because, yeah, now it's just Alejandro with 2 idols and a useless idol nullifier. But, I mean, someone else could get an idol later, I suppose. The 2 alliances. Who's the odd one out? It's Heather, I think. So Heather really needs to join the first alliance in order for this to be really interesting. Bowie wins a reward, and Bowie shares it with his alliance. They win a night at the Survivor Sanctuary with pizza, drinks, and loved ones' videos. Wow, how nice. You don't need it, Alejandro. What's the... Alejandro's OP! Holy shit. This is stupid. Jeff and Gwen bond slightly, yes. Oh. Cody and Gwen find something in common. Okay. Maybe Cody's finally got some successful Riz going on. Heather and Raj wants to. Ooh, Heather might actually be joining the alliance. I hope so. Oh, ooh, Julia leaves the alliance. Yeah, she wasn't very loyal. We have a new alliance with Alejandro, Bowie, and Julia. Okay, what the fuck does that mean? So there's a lot. Okay, I actually don't know who's gonna go home now. Alejandro's everything. It's also look at this. Look at my screen right now. It's just the screen just says Alejandro's gonna win, right? Surely. Heather uses wow. Okay, shot in the darks. None of them have worked so far. Not safe. Is Heather? Will it finally work? You suck. 1 in 6 chance, more like 0 in 6. All right. Let's see the votes. First vote, Heather. Second vote, Heather. Oh, Heather's not doing too good. Yeah, Heather's not on an alliance or anything, so they just kicked her. Oh, wow, they just... Yeah, Heather was not in any alliance. You need an alliance, and everyone else is in some sort of alliance at this point, I think. Speaking of alliances, what have we got? It's a bit confusing. Okay, so we have Alejandro, Jeff, Gwen in one. Alejandro's also working with Bowie and Julia, and Bowie is also working with Cody and Raj. So Alejandro and Bowie have 2 alliances, the rest have 1. And then someone else not in an alliance? Or am I just crazy? Uncomfortably numb. Oh, okay. So there's a do or die game if you fuck up first. And so Jeff and Bowie don't even want to take the chance. Ooh, Alejandro, the do or die. That seems pretty scary. Gwen means immunity. Yes. Yes. Alejandro cannot. Alejandro is so much shit. Okay, let's see what the do or die challenge is. After this, Gwen and Raj find something in common. Nice. Minor disagreement. It's okay. Gwen and Raj bond silently after finding something in common, probably. Is this oh, this is like the swing against Alejandro. It feels like it, anyways. Cody works hard at camp. Cody's doing good. I'm liking Cody. Fuck, Jeff. Alejandro had to do a do or die challenge. Oh, everyone. did he get a splinter in his leg? Oh, I want to know what the do or die challenge was. Oh, I hope that felt like the one chance. I mean, I'm sure maybe you could use an idol or something with it, but like, it's a challenge. I guess Alejandro would have done the challenge anyways, but it would have been it would have been a very funny way for someone to go, you get all this power and you just lose. If that's even what the do or die challenge was. Alright. We got this, yep, alliances everywhere. Bowie and Raj and Cody are all in 2 alliances. Alejandro, Gwen, and Julia in 1. Dizzy Miss Lizzie. Julia wins a reward, and she has a choice between chicken and vegetables to share with 2 people, or chocolate cake and cookies to share with 3 people, and she decides to share cake and cookies with Alejandro, Bowie, and Gwen. Okay. And okay, Julie's stepping up her game. Finally, let's go. Raj is a major meltdown. We got Raj and Bowie in the final 6. That's hopefully Raj. Maybe Raj. I wouldn't mind a Raj win. Julie has everyone is doing rough. This alliance dissolves. Wow. So I think Alejandro and Julie were no alliance, but Julie's has immunity, and Alejandro has 2 idols. This is the last time the shot can be played. Gwen has a shot. It's time to vote. I think Alejandro's gonna do it. Yep. That made sense to me. Yep, I mean, you're not in an alliance, and Everyone probably wants you gone. Let's see. Let's see if, because obviously they knew he had an idol. Let's see if they did the smart thing and actually didn't vote for Alejandro, so he just wastes his idol. Let's see it. Oh, Alejandro does not count. Oh, who's Alejandro picking to get rid of this time? Gwen. Wow. 2 votes for Gwen, and then the final 5 will be taken to a new beach where they start over from scratch. Who else voted for Gwen? It was Julia, that makes sense. Yeah, there has been an Alejandro-Julia alliance kind of the whole way through. Alright, so with the finale now. The grand finale. Finale part 1. New beach. These 5. We've got a nice mixture here, actually. Alejandro, Cody was the underdog, we got Bowie and Raj, and we've got Julia, once again, probably making Final 4. Alejandro, yeah, so Alejandro's going to use his idol, because why wouldn't you? Yep, so we got 2 alliances. Really, it's just an alliance of Bowie, Cody, and Raj, but Cody and Raj have a sub-alliance. So Julie and Alejandro, I guess, are kind of in an alliance. The final 5 are given a word puzzle at tree mail. It must be unscrambled. The message is good fortune is tucked in the toes of the sleeping giant, leading castaways to find a secret advantage at the landmark on their new camp. And, you know, just in case Alejandro didn't have enough advantages, he finds a fucking another one. Jesus Christ. I didn't set him to busted. Why is he doing so well? Due to the challenge advantage, Alejandro only needs to undo 1 knot instead of 6. And no shit, he wins immunity. He doesn't need it. He's got an idol. He could have just used that. And then Alejandro obviously shares with Julia. What was it? Pasta with meat sauce, garlic bread, cakes. Yeah. Julie just found an idol. Alejandro has the opportunity to do the funniest thing ever. I don't think he'll do it, but he could nullify Julia's idol. Alejandro and Cody have a small fight. Bowie and Cody have a small fight. Alejandro and Julia, everyone hates each other. There's no fucking love except Raj and Bowie. Alrighty. Raj. Let's see. If anyone would like to play, let's see. So Alejandro's used the idol nullifier on Cody. In case, okay, might as well. First idol played on Cody will be negated. And then yeah, that makes sense. Well, Alejandro with the saving Julia. Yes, Julia will make Final 4 again. Oh my goodness, that was a major play because I think they're going for Julia. Julia uses the idol on Bowie because Julia doesn't need to use it on herself. Wow. So everything's being used here. I mean, that nullifier was a waste, but I guess it stopped Julia from using it on Cody. Okay, so Julia does not count. Does not count. So that was the last 3. Right. Oh. What the okay. Wait. Raj and Cody. There's a time to revote. I want to know. Okay, I'll look afterwards, I suppose. So there's a revote. First vote is Raj, Cody, and the 11th person is Cody. I think Bowie had to make a difficult decision there to get rid of Cody. So Alejandro voted for Cody. He revoted. Bowie voted for Julia. Revote for Cody. Which meant Julie voted for Raj. And then she voted for him on the revote. Okay. Okay, that's why she protected Bowie, because she didn't want to protect Raj, and she couldn't protect Cody. Wow, so she probably would have protected Cody if Alejandro didn't use the nullifier. Wow. That's crazy. Wow, that all actually ended up having a use, I think. For finale, we got the Bowie and Raj. That's pretty sweet. And then Julia and Alejandro. Oh boy. Let's see what happens. I will say this has been very entertaining. This is probably definitely one of the best Survivor simulators I've done. Can't remember one that was quite this entertaining. So many twists, and frankly, it's a little bit overwhelming. But I'd rather this than it being kind of boring. One alliance. Julia wins immunity. That actually is a big deal. Alejandro might go. Bowie and Raj bond strongly. Bowie and Julia have a major fight. So I think Julia and Alejandro are going to vote for Bowie. Julia must grant safety. Oh. Okay, so Julia must grant safety to another castaway. However, she decides to give up the individual immunity, and compete in fire. She gives immunity to Alejandro and grants safety to Bowie. So Julie won the challenge. She granted safety to Bowie, and she decided to give up her immunity to compete in the fight. She didn't want Alejandro to do it. She wanted to get rid of Raj herself. That's fucking cold. Wow, so Julie's willingly doing the fire making challenge with Raj. Come on, Raj. Come on. I'm not. Yeah, I wanted Raj to win, but there's no chance. Julia wins. Wow, Julie wanted Raj gone herself. Wow, what a bitch. There we go. What a depressing end. This is the finale. Three villains, pretty much. I mean, Bowie is definitely not a villain in this season, although he was strategic. But Alejandro and Julia, Jesus Christ, I feel like Bowie's gonna win this, right? Unless the jury is so impressed by Alejandro or Julia's tactics. But Bowie wasn't like unimpressive. Bowie had some cool stuff going on too. He just never found any idols or anything. Let's see what happens. Oh, here we go. I want Bowie to win. I feel like Alejandro is gonna win, just because he was so powerful throughout the game, and they're gonna respect that. But he also might have just he probably pissed everyone off too. I don't think Julie's gonna win. Alright. The first vote goes to Alejandro. Second vote goes to Julia. So one Alejandro, one Julia, one Bowie. Alright, this is interesting. Any one of them could win. Second vote for Alejandro. Second vote for Julia. A second vote for Bowie. Okay. Third vote for Alejandro. And 4 votes for Alejandro, meaning Alejandro is the winner of Total Drama Meet Survivor. Yeah, that didn't surprise me. He was just so... Jeff, Gwen, MK, and Bria, I mean, he was such a strong player in this game. Probably more so than in World Tour. He was just a beast. I mean, 2 idols, all the advantages. Jesus Christ, he was ridiculous. He was so powerful. MK wins fan favorite. Yay! Good. Look at that. MK was pretty good this season, I think. She had a pretty good run. Alejandro's the winner. Let's have a look at some more statistics. Wow. Yeah. Wow, look at this Cody vote. Wow, this is... Wow. Let's keep going. Let's see how much shit did... Okay, Alejandro only found 1 idol. Okay, Julie was actually on a... Wow, okay. Julie was on a run. Wow, so Julie had 3 immunity wins. She actually had more wins than Alejandro. And she was also more... So the top 3 were the most strategic. The final 3 were the most strategic 3. Which is fair enough. Julie won 5 challenges, 3 immunity wins, 2 reward wins. Yeah, it was just Alejandro kept finding all the advantages. That's what made him so strong. But yeah, Julia was working with nothing, pretty much. And she worked with Alejandro, but she ended up kind of being like just. I think what Julie was trying to do was like leech off Alejandro and then be like, hey, and then be like, hey, this guy was, he was really annoying. I did some cool stuff. Give the win to me instead, but it didn't quite work out. Go back to the start. Wow, and that was it. That was a lot. Very, very interesting. I can show you the stats here. I don't like, just for the record, like Alejandro was good at a lot of stuff, but like, I mean, I had Sierra be like even better, and she got eliminated first. So like, yeah. At the end of the day, it's a randomizer, so anything can happen. Anyways, yeah, if you liked that video, check out some of the other simulator videos I did in the past. And yeah, like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.